Hi guys, Colin Babazi here again, and I've missed you guys. I've actually been planning, and I really want to stay consistent, so we have to keep this thing going. So today's video is gonna be kind of like funny because it's two things. It's kind of like a vlog. It has a vlog part, and then it has the speaking part, right? So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some legal ways to make some extra money as an international student in the US, because we do actually know that legally allowed to work in the US. You don't have a work permit if you're an international student, which is sad because it's really expensive for international students, and then the fact that they're not allowed to work is really funny. So I did find ways to earn some money, and they're actually really easy and they're legal. So I'm going to be sharing these with you guys. First, you're going to watch this vlog of me doing what I do, and then I'll be right back with more information and the depths and the details of everything. Today you guys are gonna come with me to this interview. Yeah, so I had an appointment at 10:30, but since I didn't know where I was coming, I decided to come earlier. So yeah, we are here, and it's 9:43, so that's good. So let me check. Okay guys, we just found the building we're looking for. It's just right opposite the street, 227. I'm just gonna flip the camera so you guys can see. That's the one. That's where we're heading. Let me just go cross the road real quick, and then we can head over there. My appointment. We're going to the 11th floor. This is the most beautiful building ever. We're Thank you. Well, thank you. So we signed in. They gave me some water, and then we're gonna go do the study, and then I'll be telling you guys more later. But it's amazing. I do love this place. The office is really good, like really beautiful. Waiting area. We are waiting. I am waiting. Then I can't actually tell you what was in the survey because it's non-disclosure. Like I cannot tell you. But it's beautiful. So it was quick. I was there for like 30 minutes, answered everything, did everything. Now I'm out. I'm actually gonna head back home and prepare food. I have to meal prep for the whole week, because it's gonna be a really busy week. I think I have exams tomorrow, so there is that. But I'm gonna be telling you guys more when I get back home about how you guys can get in on this, right? So yeah, there is that. But it's actually very amazing. This is a really good place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get an elevator. Just for context, the vlog you just watched, it was me going to do a survey on a certain product. I actually can't speak about the product because I usually sign an NDA and cannot speak about the product, but I do this thing where I test different products, different services, different websites. Some of them are already on the market, and when I test them, I'm just giving my opinion how they can be better. Some of them have not yet gotten out on the market, so they want people's opinion before they can release them to the market. And then others, it's just ideas, and they just want your input to put out there. So I did realize that it was actually really frustrating to not have a source of income as a person, that as an adult, as you're growing, you really just want to have some extra money, and the money your parents actually give you, it reaches an extent where, but it's not really enough for the kind of lifestyle you want. Really, you want some extra things, you want some other things, and the money is not adding up. It's not adding up, so you want to make your own money. But then the unfortunate bit is that you are not allowed to get a job, because I had like a couple of interviews. I actually passed some interviews. I did them. I was just like, let me do this, let me apply, blah, blah, blah. But then like the moment you tell them I am an international student, they're like, well, they're not allowed to work. And I already knew that. I was just like, trying it out just for like confirmation. So I had to look for a way to run my numbers and like keep my accounts alive and like keep getting my money. And I think here the lucky bit about it is that I was already like creating content. And I'm gonna tell you, if you are an international student and you are doing something, you have a hobby or something, this is something you really wanna major on, because I was already creating content. And that was easy because I then just started working with some brands here. You just like tell them, hey, I'm in the US for now, we can work, right? And then like they'll not like, you're not being hired per se, you're not having payroll, you're not going to be paid every month. They're just going to pay you, and then you're going to do a bunch of deliverables. So you don't really need like a permit for that. It's like easy, you're self-employed, right? So it's going to be more of a self-employment thing. So that's one way, like creating content, that I actually want to work on my YouTube so much. I feel like I have to invest so much time on my YouTube, so at least by the end of this year it's like monetized. So you guys subscribe, like, comment, do everything. Let's get this money. The part of the video that I actually just showed you guys, like the vlog, that's what I want to like major on. So I'm going to be putting like a few links to everything I'm going to speak about in the description box below. So I was watching a TikTok the other day, and then this lady was talking about like the side hustles she does and how much money she's making. And there was like walking dogs and doing all these things, and I was like, okay, I need something to do to like give me the money, because even with the content I'm creating, I'm not like big, I'm not like making enough money. So I need like something that can at least give me a few bucks here and there, right? So she spoke about surveys, and I was like, okay, this sounds like a scheme, because if you have been on the internet for a while, I don't think everybody has experienced it, but many of us that were in, many of my friends actually have experienced it. Well, we used to be told like this app is gonna make you like watch videos. You watch like YouTube videos. After watching like 10 YouTube videos, you'll get like $1, and then you can you can withdraw that money. And they were all scams, and it used to be expensive because I used to use my data. I used to use my data to do all that nonsense. So when I saw this, it looked like the same thing, and I was like, okay, this is a scam. I cannot do this. But then when I left the video, I saw another video of someone talking about it. Then I saw another video of someone talking about it. I think I saw like 3 videos, and I was like, okay, this could be a sign. I need to like do something. I'm a bit like free, so I can as well try this. If it's a scam, I'll leave it, right? So I try it out. I sign up at one of these websites, and just signing up, they'll give you a few points. And then when you finish, like like signing up is a few points, then you'll finish like telling them your name, your age, where you're living. You should actually be, if you want to do these surveys, you should actually be okay to one extent with sharing that personal information, like your name, who you live with, your address, your postal code, stuff like that. You should be actually free to share that kind of information, because they're going to be asking you from time to time. So I fill all that in, and I'm like, okay, so what next? Then I click on the first survey, and when I click, I finish the survey. It was in like 5 minutes. I finished the survey, and I'm like, where is my money? And like, okay, you cannot withdraw the money until when you get a certain amount of points. I think it was 500 points you're supposed to get, and then when you reach 500 points, you can get $5. I was like, okay, 500 points, $5. I'm gonna do this. So I did the surveys. I kept like doing surveys. I think I did like 10 surveys to make the 500 points. And disclaimer, not all the surveys are gonna get you all the money. Some surveys are gonna be like having more points than others, and then some you're gonna do them halfway because they are not looking for somebody like you to answer the survey. Then they will pull you out, and then you'll get like half the money supposed to get, or like you're not gonna get all the money you're supposed to get, or they'll give you zero, because like at the beginning of the survey they're gonna be like, give us your name, give us where you stay, and then you'll be doing all that, and they'll be like, okay, we need someone like you to take the survey to get your opinion. Or they'll be like, enough people that fall into your kind of category have taken the survey, so we don't need anybody like you, we need someone different, so you can't take the survey. So that's the thing, you cannot do every single survey that is out there. You're gonna have to do like a bit, and the link to sign up is actually in the description. So I did that, and then I got to redeem the points. I'm like, let me go and redeem the points. When I reached to redeem the points, there are various options. There is PayPal, there is gift cards, there is bank transfer. That's a good thing. There is PayPal, there is gift cards, there is bank transfer. So I was like, okay. At the time, I don't know why I was dumb. I was doing gift cards, right? Because I wanted to buy some stuff off Amazon, and then I, like, kept doing surveys to, like, and I would buy things off Amazon because I was also like promoting things on Amazon. So I'd also get gift cards from Amazon. So it was easy for, like, me to stack up money on Amazon and just buy things until, like, after 2 weeks after doing the survey, and then I'm like, hold on, I can actually make some money. It's not gonna be a lot. It's actually not life-changing money, but, like, it's some money that I can spend out on a weekend. Like, if I go out, I can get myself a drink and, order myself an Uber without, like, being scared that do I have enough money on my account. So I began changing my payment method from gift cards to bank transfer, and then the money would just go direct to my bank. It takes like about 2 days. So I do the survey, and then, like, it takes 2 days, and then for like a week I would, like, every day, like, make sure I make at least $5 on there, right? Now I finally reached a time where I was like, getting tired. I'm like, okay, this $5 per day is really, like, less money. It's exhausting. Like, right, I'm gonna sit in front of a computer and then answer this lengthy, like, surveys, and then do like 10 surveys. Each of them is like 30 minutes, right? Only to get $5. It's exhausting. Like, you get demoralized. And then I came across a website that is called user interviews, and now this one is the most important one, but I think it's mainly, like, very effective if you are in the US. So I come across user interviews, and I'm like, okay, and then I was checking, like, different websites to see if they pay higher, and, like, all of them were, like, in the same range, and most of them even lower. So I was like, okay, cool. But then when I came across user interviews, it was different, because you'd not, like, do surveys online. You'd not, like, answer the questions. You would be invited to test products, you'd be invited to test services, you'd be invited to test apps, you'd be invited to test games, you'd be invited to, like, do things. So it's like, okay, this is like more, because they would pay more. Now that vlog you actually just watched, I was given $300. I tested a product. It was like 10 minutes, no, it was 25 minutes, right? I took a bus there I took a bus to downtown Chicago, looked for the building, went there, sat for 25 minutes, answered the questions, looked at the product, like, giving my opinion and stuff. I didn't even actually have to use it, and they're like, cool. And I went back, and then they mailed me my $300 check. So with user interviews, you actually get to try out products, right? You just have to I'll put the links in the description, right? So all you have to give them is your name, your email, you give them, like, what you like, where you are, and then you just have to keep going there and applying for, like, the sessions you want. You'll find, like, a session, and they'll be like, hey, maybe they want a black person who can cook, and you're like, yeah, I'm a black person that can cook, so you apply for that session. Or they want, like, a white person that loves soccer, and you're a white person that loves soccer, so you apply for that session. So you just have to find, like, there is millions of, like, sessions there, so you just have to, like, get any and apply, and then they pay you after you finish like, trying out whatever they want you to try out, or giving them an opinion on something that they want you to give an opinion on. And it's actually going to help you, like, have some money on you. So if you actually have any other, you can share them with me, because I still want to have some more money. That's all that I actually had. User interview is something you should actually, like, try out. There is a link I'm putting in the description below. You guys can actually use those links, because they're going to be the websites I'm going to put in the description are the only authentic ones that I have used and I stand behind, and I guarantee you're gonna, like, get the money after you've done the surveys, because I've used them and I've put in my money. So check my description box. I like you guys so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be putting more videos and trying to get more friendly with the camera, and I love you guys. Cheers.